Hey, what's going on, guys? Lawson Custom Offsets. Today's video, we got another one of those FTG under $3,500 videos for you guys. I got my buddy Biggs with me here today. We're gonna end up rating these trucks and then also covering the cost. This is all gonna be wheel, tire, and suspension under $3,500 for an F-150 build. So
yeah, I was gonna say F-150s, baby.
Yes, sir. If you guys need wheels, tires, suspension, performance, accessory, customoffsets.com, and if you guys want to be featured on one of these, make sure you guys add your truck to our gallery, customoffsets.com/add, and then you guys can be featured in these. All right, let's hop to it. All right, first up, we got a 2015 Ford F-150, rocking some 20x12, -51 Vision rockers, Venom Power Terra Hunter, RTs in a 33, 12.5 in a rough country leveling kit. Looks like it does rub even after major metal trimming, ended up cutting out the crash bars and minor metal trimming on fenders, rough country 2-inch leveling kit. So with these F-150s, those crash bars continue to be an issue whenever you want to get some big old meaty setups in there. So
the cool thing about them though is if you have a Sawzall, you should be fine. Just cut them out.
Pretty nice truck, daily driver.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of miss my truck when it was like this. I mean, it's that size, this size-ish now. It's about 4 inches, but it's so much more practical and enjoyable. The ride quality's better because I don't have a premium McGoy's kit like my buddy Lawson over here that rides like a cloud. Also, his truck's for sale. Go buy it.
Oh my God.
Looks like these tires are in back order, but you can go to the package option down below and you can find something that's very similar and you're gonna still get that same look.
Yeah, so it ended up coming out to $2,157 for the wheel and tire package. Vision rockers you can get actually in big sizes for actually really cheap.
And they do look good on just about anything.
Yep. And then $220 for the rough country leveling kit, bringing it out to $2,377. So you can end up getting this setup, daily driver setup for 2015 generation F-150 for $2,400. Pretty decent.
Yeah.
All right, let's rate this thing.
All right.
All right, 3, 2, 1, 7. Yep. I think one little minor change that you could possibly do without spending any more money, I would say take off the steps. Personally, I think steps
make it look smaller.
Make it look smaller. So I think you get it's like a illusion that it kind of looks bigger when you don't have steps.
Yeah.
Past that, I mean, it's a newer truck. It's 2015. I think everything looks really good. He's got the window tint. You know, if you ended up wanting to go in and maybe color match some of the bumpers or some of the grill.
Or the mirrors or whatever.
Yeah, or the mirrors. Maybe getting some headlights or taillights next, you know, something like that. But off to a great start and really dig this truck, so.
Yeah.
Next up on our list, we got a 2011 Ford F-150, rocking some hostile Exiles in a 20x9 +10, some General Grabber X3s in a 33 by 12.5 and a rough country leveling kit as well. Looking at some information, no rubbing or scrubbing, no trimming, and he's got a 2-inch rough country coil over in front, rough country shocks and rear. Removed the factory 1 1/4 blocks and installed 2-inch blocks in the rear to keep slight rake.
Big toe guy.
Big toe guy here. Pretty solid looking setup here. Obviously 20x10 or 20x9. So not really any poke, and just like an overall daily driver setup. Decent looking wheels. I'm kind of glad that he went with like the chrome to really match all the chrome on the steps, on the grill, the headlight, the trimmer on the taillights.
Yeah, it gives it a little more of aggressive look in the tire-ish, I'd say.
Yeah.
Obviously, a lot of people like big, wide wheels, but this adds that a little bit of aggressive finish to it, and he can probably drive this anywhere and go through any drive-through and do whatever the hell he wants with it without any issues.
Right.
So.
And back when I had my truck, before we ended up building my truck, I had stock suspension, rocking 20x10s and 33s, which do not recommend. I couldn't even get like a quarter turn,
yeah,
but it looked really cool. All right, so the wheel and tire package ended up coming out to $2,961. I think it's because, honestly, hostiles are kind of pricey, so that probably ate up a lot of that price. There's definitely some other options out there, but $249 for the Pro Ride leveling kit, bringing it out to $3,210.
Wait, I'm so confused.
Alrighty, so I don't know what's going on here. I think it's showing that he's got a Pro Ride leveling kit, but it says that he's talking about rough country shocks in here. I don't know what's going on. So we're gonna go with.
I don't see a coilover kit in the wheel well, but it's also a leveling kit, so it's kind of hard to see. So he could have got the strut with the coilover, but I'm pretty sure it's just a. Yeah, there's no coilover in there. So definitely a Pro Ride leveling kit. Just a little misunderstanding on some way, shape, or form.
Right. So $2,961 for the wheel and tire package. Hostiles coming in a little more expensive. General grabber tires a little cheaper, so I went more expensive wheel, a little bit of a cheaper tire, but it is aggressive looking tire. And then $249 for the Pro Ride leveling kit, assuming that's what he has, just because that's what it says in
that would make
the
more.
Parts on the gallery ad. So
it also make more sense.
$3,210 for that daily driver setup. Oh, we still got to rate it. Let's rate this thing.
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1, 6.
Yeah.
We're on track today. We're in sync today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think same thing that I recommended with the steps. Then again, we don't know age. We don't know nothing. We don't know your style. Obviously, I'm not a hater on steps over here,
right.
But it's just a recommendation. It's just something that I always do. But I think, yeah, it's not bad. I mean, 20x9s, 33s, daily driver setup. I think the other guy, we rated the other one a little higher just because it was a little bit of a meatier setup.
Yep.
But this man's not going to have any issue getting anywhere, so. All right, next up, let's go. Now we're getting a little bit bigger. All right, 2012 Ford F-150, sitting on XD bucks, 20x14, -76. Wow. Federal Couragia MTs in a 35, 12.5, and a rough country suspension lift of 4 inches. So no rubbing or scrubbing.
That's a lie. There's no way.
Minor metal trimming. Maybe he doesn't rub or scrub because he's got minor metal trimming. He's got an AFE dual cold air intake Bully Dog GT programmer with dyno tune.
There's
nice. Looks like some custom headlight action. Looks like some sort of custom grill action. Do those come with cab lights?
No.
Okay, well, that's something. Aftermarket taillights. Looks like fender flares. It's not a bad rig.
Oh, it's green.
Oh, it's like a green color.
What's the... Oh, yeah, it's a Bully Dog thing.
Yeah, he's got the Bully Dog sticker on the
I
side.
actually don't hate those wheels that much.
No. Chrome visors to match the chrome bumper, the chrome. This is the only time I don't mind chrome bumper, is when you have like the chrome two-tone.
Really, you like that?
Under here. I would much rather see it
Right.
all one color.
Yeah.
But I think
But
this,
since he has chrome bumpers,
it ties
adding that
in.
is a
Yeah,
little better.
yeah. Are those tow mirrors?
Yes.
Some tow mirrors as well. Okay.
And
all right.
he has a roof rack too.
He's also got some sort of roof rack. All right.
I don't 100%
Hold
believe the details on
Oh,
this.
okay. I thought you were gonna say something that was tied into rating.
Just because I personally went through all of this setup the exact same way, 14 wides and a 4-inch lift with 35s, I did not get very much turn. So I would assume that
So you think he has major metal trimming?
he would have to either have major trimming, full NorCal, full front bumper trim, pretty decent for that to even. He's still gonna rub a lot. So.
All right. Well, you heard it here first. John.
That's only from experience.
John Byrer, hit your boy Biggs up and let him know.
Yeah, hit me up if you want to prove me wrong. I'm 100%. I'll do what you did because I need to do the same thing to my truck regardless.
Right. Let's look at some specs. So we're actually sitting at $2,303 for wheel and tire package for the XD Bucks and the Federal Couragia MTs. Not too bad actually, because for $2,300, he's sitting on 35s and 14 wides.
Yeah.
Like sure, they're 20s, but
I think that's kind
wides.
of cool. It'd be cool to like pair that up with like a Bogger or something.
Yeah.
Kind of get like a really meaty 20x14s. Just sounds so cool to me.
And then his rough country 4-inch lift kit was only $1,100,
which
so
isn't
it's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty cheap. So sitting at $3,403 for the setup. So you can actually get a pretty decent build. You guys are seeing this thing. I mean, he's got quite a bit done in this thing, and it actually looks good. So, I mean, $3,400.
I was actually
money.
I was actually in the last one, and you can get about you could probably do a 6-inch lift with like 20x12s.
All right, so you were saying, sorry, the building's not burning down. We had an Audi R8 kind of catch fire.
That thing probably would catch fire.
Yeah.
It seems like there's some mechanical malfunctions in those cars that would definitely allow it to catch
Just
on
sitting there too. They're not even on.
Yeah.
They just like to
It's
catch
just
fire.
like, yeah, bro, like I'm gonna catch fire. But you can do about like a 20x12 with a 6-inch lift. So you can do a decently big build with some decently wide tires for around that $3,500 price range.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
All
Even
right.
if he wanted to upgrade to the struts instead of the spacer, he could have probably squeezed that in for about that same price. But
All right, so let's rate this thing.
do you like this color?
Which color? There's like 16 colors going on in here.
That one. Go to that one with the sun on it.
The green?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I actually kind of like it. I don't know. I mean, it's different.
Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1, 6.5.
I'm giving it an 8 because I don't know, 20x14s just seem like something that I would get behind.
Yeah.
And I like the color a lot. Even though it's like super unique and probably not a lot of people I'd imagine would like the color, but it's one of those where if you went to a show with that green, it would be so unique that people would have to like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, wow, dude, I've never really seen that. So like,
I think I went more 6.5 just because the first one I gave a 7 because it was nice and clean,
Yep.
right? It was nice, clean,
This is
wide
busy.
setup. This is kind of busy.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
I think for him having pretty decently lifted truck on 14 wides, on 35s, yeah, I mean, he takes the cake so far. He's used his budget probably the best.
Correct.
Right? All right, next up.
ARKON! Woo! I like this one already. Woohoo!
2006 Ford F-150 ARKON Caesar in 20x12 -51. Federal Explorer RTs in a 33 12.5. Rough country suspension lift of 4 inches. Slight rub at full turn. Minor plastic trimming.
Sorry, I didn't really.
Super aggressive.
I didn't really listen.
Lower valence on the front bumper rub, so I just trimmed it up. Rough country 4-inch lift. 2015 F-150 emblems, LED third brake light, and spider headlights to complete the front. I custom painted the grille gloss black as well.
See, this is a prime example. Scroll down where he says slight rub at full turn, and he only has 20x12s and 33s. So
that last guy was a liar.
he said it, not me.
Don't put that on me. All right, so yeah, we got custom headlights. Looks like, what was that Redneck Nation sticker on the back? Hell yeah. It's got a little bit of a poke with those old ARKON Caesars. Love my ARKON Caesars.
I
They're
do.
legit.
That's-
20x12s.
I like those.
I think just overall looks really good,
Ooh.
really clean. All right, anyways, I think it's a nice touch.
I like it.
So this guy is sitting at $2,590 for wheel and tire package. Obviously, a majority come from ARKON. ARKON's pricing is like very, very good.
Yes. If you guys want show wheels, look at ARKON's for
Yeah,
sure.
very comparable. Obviously, there's others like we talked about, like the Vision Rocker.
Yep.
Motomel is pretty comparable. There's a ton of people that TIS has come down and is pretty comparable. So ARKON Off-Road Caesars 20x12 -51 and Federal Explorer RTs 33 12.5 comes out to $2,590 and another $1,100 4-inch lift kit. Coming out to
It's slightly over.
$3,609. All right, well, looks like we didn't pick these. They snuck this one in.
Yep.
It's over budget. We're still going to cover it. So.
I think if he just got rid of the color match badges and kept his factory headlights, he would have been under budget. I'm just kidding. That's not even included in the price.
Yeah. All right, let's rate this thing. This is a pretty good shot right here.
Yeah.
So this guy's got a pretty similar setup to the last guy, other than the last guy had 14 wides.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1,
7.
7.5. Then again, I set my basis in the video at 7, right? I came out the gates with a 7, and now I've been looking for something that's better than that 7, and I think this does it very well. I think the last guy didn't have those extra little touches on his truck to where I think that this guy does. You know, the first guy, he only had a leveling kit. This guy, he's got a 4-inch. The first guy, I think he had 20x12s, 20x10s and 33s. This guy's got 20x12s and 33s. He's got the custom headlights. He's got the badges. He's done a couple extra things to really give him that extra bump. All right, we saved a heater for last. New body style, 2020 Ford F-150 Method Mesh 17 by 8.5, 0 offset Nitto Trail Grappler, 33 12.5, and a BDS suspension lift of 2.5 inches. Sitting at no rubbing or scrubbing, had minor plastic trimming. Ended up removing the front valence. And yeah, he says it again, BDS 2.5-inch leveling kit. So taking a look at a couple photos, honestly, it's a 2020.
Dude.
So you don't have to touch damn near anything on these trucks. They just already look so good.
I don't know about you, but I've never seen a truck that's brand new that I wanted to jump so bad.
Yeah,
Dude,
I want to jump this thing. This dude's got it built to jump.
That thing's sick.
So he's sitting at $2,680 for wheel and tire package with the methods and the Nitto Trail Grapplers. Honestly, that's probably pretty split, right? Ended up coming in at, he ended up coming in at $1,200 for the method wheels, $1,600 for the Nittos for 33. So majority coming from the Nittos, and then $154 for the BDS leveling kit. So $154, that's probably the cheapest leveling kit we've seen on this episode so far, coming from BDS, and it's a 2.5-incher. So something to keep in mind when you're shopping around for your leveling kits.
Yeah, if you guys want to get rid of that rake and put, you could probably, I've seen people do 20x12s, it's gonna rub a little bit, but like you can get a pretty meaty, decent sized wheel and tire package in with just a leveling kit. $3,000 for wheels, tires, and a little leveling kit. That's kind of, and almost makes your truck decently show ready. It's obviously not going to be a big lifted show truck, but like super practical, but super showy. So.
All right, let's rate this thing and wrap it up. So we only got 2 photos to choose from. Have you seen them all?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's rate this thing. 3, 2, 1, 7.
9.
I think my rating system is kind of for this episode.
Yeah, you explained it all too, and it's still a little flawed, but whatever.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not going to give this a 10 or these like trucks a 10, in my opinion, even with my shifted scale.
Yeah.
But a lot of things I like here is wheel and tire package, not really my thing, but also like really cool. I dig that the people that go this route. A couple things that would look really cool and set this apart and just make it so much better is color match that front grille to that blue would look sick as.
Yeah.
Sorry, Grandma, I know you're watching. And then also those mirrors. Color matching those mirrors would definitely set it apart. But I also kind of see why he might not have done it, or like just because it does kind of tie into the wheels a little bit.
Yeah, I dig that. Like
I love these front ends.
Like you said, this truck is fully ready to go. It looks like it's ready to jump. Definitely daily drivable. Definitely gonna take this wherever you want.
Yep.
And I think I'm just, you know, a stupid idiot that really didn't actually live up to my true scale shift, because in all other normal from the galleries, I rate daily drivers 7.
Yeah.
And in this, I should have rated them a little bit different. So I apologize for that.
I love that color too.
Yeah, this thing is sick.
That color is sweet.
That's what we got for you guys on today's video of FTG under $3,500. Yeah. We've been doing this new series where we kind of like to make it a little more budget friendly. That way you guys can see some of the more daily driver clean builds.
And not the $100,000 show
trucks.
And not the
$100,000 show truck. So we like to mix it up. If you guys do like the series, definitely let us know down in the comment section below. If you guys need wheels, tires, suspension, performance accessories, anything for your truck, customoffsets.com. Also, don't forget to add your truck to our gallery, customoffsets.com/ad. We'll see you all in the next one.